I am back. Wow, let's start the show. I don't have the I don't have the theme song. I don't have it. So pretend the theme song is playing. Today it is show number 11. We are in Chicago, Illinois, and there are 22 days left in this virtual tour. See, I did at least a minimal amount of preparation. Chicago is one of my favorite cities. I have been there 8 or 9 times, and I don't have any great stories except that I've just always had a great time there. Um, the Cubs are my National League. The Cubs and Dodgers are my National League team in baseball. Actually, I did get to go to a game at Wrigley Field once, and Sammy Sosa hit his 21st or 22nd home run of the month in June of that year, and it was a new world record. I'm trying to think if I've come up with any great Chicago stories, and I don't. So let's go to the 10 questions, except there's only 5 of them, as usual. You guys can see how much editing normally goes into this. The way I prepared the 5 questions, obviously I'm not supposed to know the answers, and I had to write them down somehow. So what happened is I wrote down the questions and folded the paper, and then my wife wrote down the answers on the inside. I still haven't seen them, and I'm still going to try to guess. Question 1. That's a mirror image on my screen, so I'm going to have to read it this way. How many books does the Harold Washington Library Center hold? I believe it holds, let's go with 2,400,056. The answer is, I can't see the answer. Over 12 million. Question number 2. When was Chicago's first skyscraper built? Hey, the sound is off from the video. Sorry, guys. We'll get through this. 1886. 1885. I was actually really close. Bring! Question number 3. How many years has it been since the Chicago Cubs won the World Series? That happened in 1908. 105 years. Counting this season, 105. Bring! Question number 4. What are, I'm reading this in mirror image, 3 nicknames for Chicago? The Windy City, the Second City, and the Gotham City. The Windy City, Chi-Town, of course Chi-Town, that doesn't count, that's not. The Second City, yes, Chicagoland, Beirut by the Lake, Chi-City, City in a Garden, City in a Garden, really, and Heart of America. Well, we'll also say Gotham City was right. Bing! Number 5. What is the population of Chicago? It's not as big as London. It's not as big as New York City. 5 million. 2.7 million. Well, that was fun. Let's do a song. I'm trying to keep this video somewhat short because it is going to be up on YouTube afterwards, even though we're doing it live. Also, if you've been heckling me on Twitter, I've seen it. Just all your heckles have been terrible so far. Well, I wasn't prepared for this. My guitar's a little bit out of tune. Close enough. So chemicals collide in some location just outside, place where things like love and fear and rage are born, coursing through each vein and artery to nerves in every part of me. Struggle to interpret all the combinations formed, and reactions come off mixed. My jaw is slack, my muscles tense. My heart begins its struggle to break free. In the cage of my own chest, in an attempt to come to rest, somewhere it's certain that your heart will also be. We're tornadoes when we dance. High winds conceal in slow romance. Uproot the world beneath our paths. Uncover heaven with our hands. The magicians in your eyes make the world disappear from mine. They make the weight of life vacation for a while. While the music in your kiss begins to sing a minor fill, our fingertips conduct the symphony in style. And by the second movement in, houses are whistling in our wind, branches are snapping in our spin, and skin is twisting against skin, and I am flying, so it seems, foundations bursting at the seams. The sky is manic with our song. I am frantic, we are strong. We're tornadoes when we dance. High winds concealed in slow romance. Uproot the world beneath our paths. Uncover heaven with our hands. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When we dance, high winds conceal slow romance. Uproot the world beneath our paths. Uncover heaven with our hands. Thanks, you guys. That was We're Tornadoes When We Dance, from the letters of Dr. Kierkegaard. I want to do the thank yous, but before I do, I want to say just a couple of last things. One, the pledge campaign still needs a ton of help. I'm a really bad salesman, and I need you to be salespeople for me. Two, I'm going to be doing another one of these, except it's going to be 24 hours straight, leading up to the deadline of the pledge campaign. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour-long marathon, and I will maybe die on camera, so be ready for that. It's coming up in early August. In the meantime, it's time to thank our Tune pledgers. So, thanks to, this is really hard to do with mirror image, Amanda Kaufman from Birmingham, England, David Ullman from Northfield, Minnesota. I'm just going to say names. Whitney Hutchison, Danielle Welch, Janet Hoover, Kristen Watt and her sister Carrie, also from Seattle, Washington. They run Seattle Living Room shows. Noah Begley, Sarah Elkins. Sarah, I still have your hat, by the way. It's right there, and I'll give it back someday. Russ and Lindsay Anderson and Rena Mitchell. Thanks, guys. We'll see you for virtual tour show number 12, wherein I will be in some other city, and I will find some other gimmicky way to do it, I'm sure. Thanks. Bye.